Hi everyone, this is Pauline here.
Hi, and I'm Meghdut. I'm an educationist and I also am an entrepreneur, and I specialize in building communities around relevant topics, which could be, of course, around entrepreneurship, innovation. That's what I normally do. And
Education.
education, of course, and also around arts and entertainment. So I run a recording studio, a place where a lot of live music happens in Kolkata, and work with a lot of young entrepreneurs and mentor them.
And just a couple of words about me. So I come from France. I moved to Kolkata a couple of years ago, and I specialized in and specialize still in sustainability and social innovation, and especially how to bring in these topics into our educational curricula, in a word, among many other stuff. But this is not the purpose of our little video here today, because we really wanted to focus on a few initiatives that we have taken on in the particular context of the coronavirus crisis. So as you all know, obviously, we are bound to stay at home. And especially us, we actually spent a couple of weeks in the US for the first couple of weeks of March. And of course, with the current global health crisis, when we came back to Kolkata, we obviously self-isolated ourselves. And we still are into that this 14 days period of time. And what did we do on the first day? Do you want to tell us more about the beginning of it?
Sure. Well, we were stuck home, and this was way before before Janta curfew was launched, or any of the other quarantine measures were launched by the government. So, in order to not further contaminate people around us, we chose to put ourselves in the same room and lock the doors. And that's it's the 10th day already. And on the very first day, what we realized was, in order to keep the positivity and the motivation of people up in a time of crisis like this, because there's so much negativity, so much fake news, so much misinformation that is doing the rounds on WhatsApp and other social media, we chose to in fact move away from that, and we created a group on Facebook called Ek Saath Quarantine Heroes, which was meant to bring together a lot of the positivity in people's lives, because we felt that there would be a need for that, because the lockdown was probably coming. And what we started doing, well, you want to talk about the challenges?
So it was really all about providing a platform beyond individual profiles or beyond usual groups, a platform dedicated to be able to express oneself with a whole community that is facing the same challenges in terms of boredom management, in terms of what to do with the time at hand that we have to spend closed up into a room or a house. So what we have been focusing on with this EXAT Facebook group, as Meghdut was basically saying, everything that brings positivity and fun and entertainment. So we started with daily challenges. Among some of them, we had
A lip syncing
challenge.
We had a challenge for karaoke. We had a challenge for people to write short stories.
We had a challenge where people were invited to share the funniest memes that they had seen online about the coronavirus. We had a challenge about people posting their funniest interaction with an object of their room. You know, it brings about the creativity of the people while they are in this constraining environment.
And we've seen some really interesting stories come out from there. People are making friends that they didn't know before. It's become a great place to get your daily dose of motivation and inspiration. And we feel like a real community is coming together.
One of the secret conclusions of that group is that after the whole crisis is over, we really want to invite everyone to gather face to face physically and actually make friends with the people that they met online prior.
So yeah, we want to bring that online group offline. We don't know when it will be.
Join the group.
Yes, so the link should be down below, and you should be able to join the group whenever you want. I'll also talk about another one of the initiatives that we've started, which might actually have a bit more to do with the world that is coming after the coronavirus crisis, because we don't really know what kind of a world.
During and after, yeah.
Yeah, so the idea was, it started in this little European country called Estonia, which is actually the world's first digital economy. So it's one of the most advanced countries in the world in terms of its innovation and the kind of the kind of innovation that they have and the kind of tech enablement that they have in this country. So entrepreneurs support other entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of very, very motivated investors in this country. And so the entire government of this country is also online. And what they managed to do last week was come up with a hackathon within 6 hours. For those of you who do not know what a hackathon is basically a challenge which lasts anything between 24 and 72 hours to come up with a solution to a problem that we're facing right now. And this hackathon, particularly called Hack the Crisis, is about finding solutions to a world which we do not know about right now, right? So the reason why a lot of people are very afraid, there's a lot of paranoia out there, a lot of mass hysteria, is because we do not know what the world it is that awaits us. And
what's very interesting with this specific challenge, which you will give more details about just after that, but I want to point out that this challenge called Hack the Crisis is about finding non-medical solutions to the COVID-19 crisis. And what's really interesting is that all of us, through our daily lives right now, we can feel the so many different new challenges that the crisis has brought about. So in terms of mental well-being and health, in terms of logistics and how to get essentials into the homes of the needy, in terms of time management, boredom management, in terms of online platforms that can enable us to still spread education and different services that we were used to spread before that. All of these challenges are included into the scope of this challenge.
Yeah, so we brought this Hack the Crisis challenge to India, and what we are doing right now is collecting applications for this particular challenge. It has already started. You will also find the link to Hack the Crisis down below. What you can do is, if you're interested in helping India as a country move forward and be ahead of the curve when the crisis is over, you can log in, you can sign up to solve the challenge, and you can come up with anything that you feel would be necessary, be it in terms of a support group that helps people for their mental well-being. It could be for connecting the dots between government officials and regular people, because most of the phone lines are jammed. It could be about coming up with a chatbot or an artificial intelligent product which helps give people motivation during a time like this. It could be absolutely anything at all, and that's where the creativity comes in, right?
The message is really all about keep using our brains even if we physically are captured into one space.
Yeah, so that's about it from our side, and we hope that you keep your spirits up, you keep your motivation up. We're very glad to be talking to all of you today. And at the end of the day, humanity in general, I think, cannot be deterred by any virus, no matter what. It cannot be deterred by war or any other negative thing that comes upon us. It's just temporary. It's just something that will also pass. We would implore all of you to keep your hopes up, help other people keep their hopes up around you. Take care of your pets, take care of the elder ones in your family, and make sure that you don't share and spread misinformation. Thank you very much for watching this video, and we hope to talk to you again about any other projects that we're doing.
Let's stay positive and grab all of the opportunities that are now open to us in this particular situation. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Make the most of your time. You will not get another time like
Exactly.
this where you have so much free time in your hands that you can do absolutely anything at all. So make the most of your time, and see you soon. Thank you.
See you.